So welcome back. Welcome back to the new videos. Today in this video lectures we will be discussing the new chapters. We have already completed chapter number 6, that is algebraic expressions, and this video chapters will be going for the third chapters. Okay, the third chapter, that is chapter number 7, simple equations. Okay, under the simple equation we will try to learn what is equations, and we have already known what is variable, what is constant also. Okay, we'll try to learn the simple equation. What do you mean by the equations? You see, equation is a statement. Okay, equation is a statement of the equalities where it consists one or more variables. Like this: if the equation, let's say, ax plus by is equal to 7 c equal to c. This is what we call as an equation. Okay, what? This is a statement with an equal sign. Okay, we have this side is what we call a left hand side, and this side is what we call as a right hand side. Okay, so equation is what? You can also refer to your textbook. Equation is what? It is if a statement of equality have one or more variables, is such types of equation is this types of expression is what we call as a equation. Okay, so an equation is always satisfied by the left hand side and the right hand side. Okay, so here's in these equations we have known what is variables also. Okay, we know that the variable is what? It is the unknown values. It is the unknown values. Okay, and also we have learned what is constant also. Okay, we have learned what is constant. Now, in this video lectures, we'll mostly be dealing about the linear equations in one variables. Linear equations in one variables. Okay, so linear equation in one variables. Okay, or what we call as a simple equations. Linear means what? Their degrees is 1. Okay, their degree is, the power degree is always 1 only. Okay, that means what? A variable will have only 1 degrees. Okay, and one variable means what? They will not consist more than one unknown values. That means what? They will not consist x, y together in equations. Okay, they will only consist only a single variable is what we call as a linear equation in one variable, or simply the linear equation in one variable, and simply we know this as a simple equation. Okay, like your example, if I talk about this, 3x plus 2 equal to 1 is what we call as a linear equations, or what we also call as a simple equation. Why? Because we have only one variable here, and their power is also 1. Their degree is also 1. That is why it is considered as linear equation. And they have only one variable. That means we have only one x. We don't have any y. We don't have any z. We don't have any a. We don't have any b. Okay. Unknown values are not more than any. We don't have any more than one values. Okay. So that type of equation is what we call. Or 2y plus 3 is equal to 7 is also a linear equation in one variable, because we have only one unknown values. Okay, and their powers are also 1. This is what we call as a simple equations. Okay, next we'll be discussing about the solutions of the equation. Solutions of an equation. What is solutions of an equation? Okay, solutions of an equation. What does it mean, the solutions of an equation? Okay, by putting the values of any variables. Okay, we satisfy the equation in both right hand and left hand side is what we call as a solution. That means what? If I say 2x plus 3 is equal to 7. Okay, 2x plus 3 is equal to 7. Okay, now if I check this left hand side, what is left hand side? That is 2x plus 3. Now if I put the values of x is equal to 2, that means x2 into 2 plus 3 is equal to 2 to the 4 plus 3, that is your 7. This left hand side, if I put the values of x on the left hand side, okay, we get the values of 7, that is exactly equal to right hand side. And this x is equal to 2 is what we call, the value of x is equal to 2 is what we call as a solutions of an equation. But if I put the values of x is equal to 1, that means the left hand and right hand will not be equal. Obviously, the left hand and right hand will not be equal. You see, 2 ones are 2 plus 3 become 5, which is not equal to right hand side. Okay, so this x is equal to 1. We will not consider them to be the variables. We will not consider them to be the solution. Solution means what? Which satisfied both the equations of left hand and right hand. Okay. So such types of solutions, such types of values is what we call as the such types of value is what we call as the solutions of an equation. Solutions of the equation. That means what? The values of two unknown values of unknown value which satisfy values from which satisfy the left hand and right hand side to be equal with each other. Okay, so that is what we call as the solutions of an equations. Clear about this one? So let's try to go into the solution. Let's try to solve the problem from the chapters. Okay, let's try to solve the problem from the chapters. So exercise 7.1, the first questions. Okay, exercise 7.1. Let's go to the first questions. Okay, so this is our questions. Okay, verified by the substitution that whether this is the solution y is equal to 1 is the solutions of these equations or not. Okay, so we will try to solve this equation. Let's try to solve this equation. We know that the equation is given 4y minus 1 is equal to 3. Okay, so if x is equal to y is equal to, if y is equal to 1, okay, whether this y is equal to 1 is a solution or not, that is what we have to check. Therefore, let's try to write it left hand side. So whenever you are going to verify, you have to take it calculate separately. So y in place of y we put 1 minus 1. Okay, so this is our left hand side. I'm writing left hand first. Then it's equal to what? In place that is equal to, in place of y I'm writing 1 minus 1. That is 4 ones are 4 minus 1. 4 ones are 4. 4 minus 1 is how much? 3. What is the answer? 3. So this 3 is exactly equal to right hand and left hand or not? Yes, they are equal to each other. That means that right hand, left hand is exactly equal to right hand side. That is equal to 3. That means what? Therefore y is equal to 1 is the solutions of 4y minus 1 is equal to 3. Okay, is the solutions of the equations, or you can write solutions of an equation equations. Okay, in simple way we used to represent equation by EQN in the symbols. Okay, in the short form we used to write equation by EQN. Okay, and full stop. Okay, so that is how we represent the equation. That means the equation we write in the short form, that is EQN dot. Okay, so y is it, since we put the values of y, we are getting, when we calculate, we are getting left hand side, we are getting 3, and this 3 is exactly equal to right hand side. That means what? y is equal to 1 is the solutions of the equations. In this way, let's try to do another questions again. Okay, let's try to solve these equations. Okay, so whether y is equal to 10 is the solutions of this equation or not. Let's try to solve this. Solutions. Equation is given y by 4 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 3. Okay, let's try to solve these equations. Left hand side, let's put y is equal to 10. First write down the left hand side. Then in place of y, replace it by 10. 10 by 4 plus 1 by 2. We know that 10, then 10, 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. So what is it? 5 by 2 plus 1 by 2. So 2 and 2 we have command, so I will take command 2 here. Then 5 plus 1. So if I sub 5 plus 1 is equal to 6, 6 by 2. So 2 3s are 6. That means what? Our answer is 3, which is exactly equal to right hand side. Listen now. That means the left hand and right hands are equal. Therefore, okay, y is equal to 10 is the solutions of an equations. Okay, this is how we solve the problems. Okay, we'll do one more questions. Okay, out of again one more questions. Okay, let's go to the next question, number 6. Okay, so here's x is equal to 3 is not the solutions to the 5x minus 3. Let's try to solve these equations. Okay, so our question is what? 5x minus 3 is equal to 10. Whether this statement is correct or not. Solutions. So left hand side. So put the values 5x minus 3. So wherever x is here, you put 3. 5 into 3 minus 3. So 5 is 15 minus 3. 15 minus 3 is 12. This is not equal to right hand side. Why? Our right hand side is equal to 10. Okay, therefore x equal to 3 is not the solutions. not the solutions of an equation. Which equation? This equation. Yes or no? So this is x is equal to 3 is not the solutions of an equations. Clear? So I think you can do the remaining questions. Okay, let's try to do question number 2. Okay, let's try to do question number 2. Here's our question is in the following identify the linear equation in one variable. Linear means what? The power should be only one. In one variable means that there should be not more than two unknown values. Okay, so here's first of all you see 5x plus 9 is equal to 14. So here's 5 is a constant, 9 is also constant, 14 is also constant, right? So here's unknown value is what? Only x, and this x have only power 1. That means this is a linear equation in one variable. Number 1 is satisfied. Then we can consider this as a linear equation in one variable. Second, you see we have x plus y is equal to 3. X plus y is equal to 3. Here x and y is the two unknown values. That means two variables are there. So we cannot consider them to be as a linear equation in one variable. Okay, why? Though it is a linear, okay, the powers are 1 but two unknown values are there. That is why we cannot consider them to be a linear equation in one variable. So no, it is not a linear equation in one variable. You write it down like this. Next, x squared plus y squared. Here square and square is here. But our linear means what? Linear means what? The power should be only 1. That means this is also not a linear equation. Next here we have x by 5 plus 6 is equal to 7. X we have only one unknown values and power x have only 1. Okay, so that means what? This number 6 is also a linear equation in one variables. Similarly, y by 3 minus 4 is equal to 5. This is also a linear equation. Why? Because we have only one unknown value, that is y, and the unknown value have only single power, that is 1. Okay, next we have another one, 4z plus 1 by 2 is equal to 6. Again we have only one unknown value, that is z, okay, and his power is also 1 only. Okay, so in this way you try to solve the remaining. Okay, you try to write it down all the statement. No, it is unknown value linear equation in one variable. Yes, it is linear equation in one variable. Only this statement you have to add. Okay, I think you're clear about this one. So here, this is question number 3, and this question number 3 is I will do only one question, and remaining all you have to do. Nothing much you have to solve. Only you have to identify which one is right hand side. There is only two sides. One is left hand side, and another is right hand side. Okay, the one which is in the left side is what we call as a left hand side equation, and the one which is other side of equals is what we call as a right hand side. That is what you have to identify. Here you see two sides are solutions. Two sides are, what is it? Left hand side. What is your left hand side? And the left hand side, our equation is what? 4y minus 9. Okay, this is our left hand side. This is our left hand side. This is only 4y minus 9. And the right hand side, what is it? Right hand side, that is what? Equal to the other side, that is what we call as a 9. Okay, so in this way only you have to identify. Remaining all you have to solve it by yourself. Okay, so here's our next question is what? Solve the following equations by trials and error methods. Okay, so what does it mean by trials and error methods? Trials and error method means what? We will put the values of x, whatever we know. So as much as possible we try to keep on putting the values of x until unless we don't get the right hand and left hand equals. Okay, so you see this side we have a plus sign and this side we have x minus 10. That means x should be greater than 10. Right? X should be greater than 10. Then only we will get the values of 5. Right? Then only we will get the positive value, that is 5. So let's start with x is equal to 1. Okay, so if I put x is equal to 1, so let's try to solve. 11 minus 10, what do you got? 1. This is not equal to right hand side. Yes or no? Next again we will increase 11 by 2. 11 is equal to 2, that means 12 minus 10, that is equal to 2. Again that is also not equal to right hand side. Why? Because our right hand side is only 5. Then again we will put x is equal to 13. That means 13 minus 10, that is equal to what? 3. That is also not equal to right hand side. Right? Then again we will put x is equal to 14. 14 minus 10, that is equal to 4. That is also not equal to right hand side. Then what is it? X is equal to 15. 15 minus 10 is equal to 5. That is also equal to right hand side. Am I right? 15 minus 10 is equal to 5. Then our right hand side is also 5. That means what? Therefore x is equal to 15 is the is the solutions of an equations. Okay, solutions of an equations. In this way, you have to put as much as possible. You can start from a 0, 1, 2, 3 also. Okay, or minus 1 also. But the thing is that it's better to start by seeing the answer. If the answer is positive and if the x is in front of minus sign, then it's better we start with the positive numbers, the bigger positive numbers. Okay, so this is our question number 1. Let's do another questions again. Now let's see, next question is number 2, 2y is equal to 16. Let's start with the x is equal to 1. Okay, x is equal to 1. Left hand side, what is it? 2, not x, I'm sorry, y is equal to 1 because we have 1, y here. Y into 1 is 2, that is not equal to right hand side. Similarly, y is equal to 2, that means left hand side will be what? Left hand side will be what? 2 into 2, that will be 4. That is not equal to again right hand side. Then y is equal to 3, left hand side, that is equal to what? 2 into 3, that is equal to 6, that is not equal to right hand side. Okay, similarly you keep on increasing 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, but I will just take one numbers which is directly equal to answers, that is 1. Y is equal to, if I put y is equal to 2, okay, y is equal to 8, I'm sorry, that means what? Left hand side will be equal to 1. Y is equal to 8, that means what? 2 into 8, that is equal to 16, which is also equal to right hand side. Yes, no. You can start putting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 7. Okay, I'm just doing directly 8. Okay, because 8 to the 16 I know. Okay, and which is equal to right hand side. 2y means what? Multiplication 2 into y. 2y that means what? 2y, what does it mean? 2y that means 2 into y. Okay, so what is the numbers that I should multiply to y so that I will get the answers? Okay, so this is what we call as a trials and error method. Okay, we keep on putting the values again and again until unless if both right hands and left hands are not equals. Okay, so this is what we call trials and error methods. Okay, so this is our first question. So here our x is equal to 8 is the solutions of an equations. Next we do one more method. Okay, one more question. Okay, one more questions. Let's do question number 4. Okay, so question number 4 here you see that is 19 is equal to x plus 3. Nothing much to do. Okay, because our value that is what? 19 is equal to x minus x plus 3. Here you see our value that which we don't know is in the right hand side. So you better start from the right hand side only. So right hand side, x is equal to let's say 1. So right hand side, what is it? 1 plus 13 is equal to 14, which is not equal to 14, which is not equal to left hand side. Our left hand side is what? 19. Then 1x is equal to 2. Then right hand side, what is it? What is it? 2 plus 13, what is it? 15, which is not equal to left hand side. In this way you can add 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm directly putting the values. X is equal to 6. That means right hand side, what is it will be? That is 6 plus 13, which will equal to 19, which is also equal to left hand side. That means what? If x is equal to 19, then only our equal answer will be 19 on the right hand side and 19 on the left hand side. Okay, so that means what? X is equal to 16, x is equal to 6 is the solutions of an equation. Okay, so in this way, you can solve the remaining questions. Okay, I will just do next question number 6. Okay, one more question, question number 6. The most difficult question you can say. Okay, you will be saying most difficult questions. That is 2x plus 4 is equal to what? 3x minus 4. Now here we will do separate this. Okay, so we will start with 2x plus 4 and 3x plus 4. So right hand side, solutions. So here we'll start taking, okay, the numbers from left hand side, and let's do here in the right hand side. So here's what I'll do is that I will put here this side as an x. I will do this way. This will be more easy for me to make you understand. So x is equal to 1. Let's say x is equal to 1 plus 4. There is a mass. 2 ones are 2 plus 4, 6. Right hand side 3 into 1 minus 4, 3 ones are 3, minus 4, that is 1, minus 1. They are not equal, right? They are not equal to each other. That means this is not the solution. Okay, here our first remark. Let's try to write a remark here. Okay, remark here. Remark here. Right hand side is not equal to left hand side. You can also do this one in the what is that? In the first questions also. Then x is equal to 2 less 2. 2 into 2 plus 4. What is it? 2 to the 4 plus 4 is 8. Okay. So 2 to the 4 plus 4 is 8. So 3 into 2 minus 4. So 3 to the 6 minus 4, how much it is? 2. So it is also not equal to right hand side. It's not equal to left hand side. They are not equal to each other. Similarly, x is equal to 3. So 2 3 is a 6 plus 4, how much it is? 3 to the 6 plus 4 it is 6 plus 4 it is 10. Okay. So here's 3 into 3 minus 4 is equal to 3 is a 9. 9 minus 4 is how much? 5. Again, this is also same thing. That is not equal to each other. Similarly, again, let's take x is equal to 4. 4 into 2 into 4 plus 4. 4 to the 8 plus 4 is 12. Here 4 into 3. 3 into 4 minus 4 is how much? 4 is a 12 minus 8 is 12. 4 is a 12 minus 8. That is how much? That will become 8. But here it is not 8. It is 4 to the 8, 9, 10, and 12. Yes. So again they are not equal. Same thing again. Okay. So in this way we keep on going. Okay. In this way we keep on going. Then you will get one solution. You can even put x is equal to minus also. Okay. X is equal to minus 1 also you can put. But here you will get one important solution. So if you keep on increasing you keep on putting the values of x is equal to 5, x is equal to 6, x is equal to 7. Okay. Then you will get on getting the values. But if I say x is equal to 8, that means that 2 into 8. 2 into 8 plus 4. 8 to the 16, 17 and 20. 20 it is. Now 3 into 8 minus 4. 8 3 is 24 minus 4 is how much? 20. Both of them they are equals or not. Okay, so that very point, this very point is what the solution it is. Okay, when x is equal to x is equal to 8 is equal to right hand side is equal to left hand side. Okay, right hand and left hand not equal to each other. Okay, so in this way you try to solve it. Remaining 5, 6, 7 we'll try to solve in the next video lectures. Thank you. Bye bye.